to cover them with plastic wrap like so. Take a mallet. Why do you think I covered it with plastic wrap?
So it doesn't splatter everywhere.
Once I pound on it, right, it's going to splatter everywhere. So I'm going to make sure I pound it on both sides. I have it pounded out thin. When I'm going to saute turkey, I want it as thin as possible. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
sure.
it cooks very quickly and rapidly. It gets to 165. Alright, I'm going to grab a little bowl of flour.
Ew, his gloves are dirty.
Salmonella.
I know. It's always change them. He's got like 10 pair right there.
This is why I don't trust the street. He just took salmonella to the bakery.
I know, they're gonna make cupcakes and everyone's gonna die.
Don't eat the cupcakes. Gonna have dead students.
I know, that would actually be really terrible.
And he just stuck his salmonella handle.
Okay, we remember the term, does everybody here remember the term Monte al Burr? Do you remember that?
No, chef.
When you whisk cold butter into a sauce to enrich it.
What was the term you said?
Monte al Burr.
Monte al Burr?
Burr, you remember that from sauce making? You remember it?
Yeah, but don't you got salmonella on your gloves and you just went to the
I
bakery?
did them down in the sanitizer solution.
I don't know about that.
How dare you question the chef? I think the chef doesn't pay attention to that stuff. Alright, so it's very simple. Yes, I did them down in the sanitizer solution.
Just check.
Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to melt some butter in a pan. This is a very simple recipe. It's a classic. It's one of those recipes that never goes over. I mean, it's just the Italian classic. You can go to restaurants and some items go out of style and some items don't, and this one really never goes out of style. Take my turkey and dredge it in the flour. If I just brushed it through there, that's called lightly flouring. This is called dredging. I want to make sure that I cover it very well with the flour itself. The reason I do that is because I don't want that direct contact with the pan itself, with the hot oil itself, with the meat, because it'll make it crispy. And I don't want this, it will not make it crispy, it'll make it hard and difficult to chew on the outside. All right. Okay. Once the pan gets hot, I got a lot of butter in there. Everyone pay attention to how much butter is in there. I'm going to take the turkey and I'm going to lay it down in the pan. Yeah, this is my hand washing station down here while I'm Alright, so the key is to saute this off until it starts to caramelize and now the action sets in. Then I have a little bit of lemon. Some cold butter, mushrooms, shallots, and capers. And of course a little heavy whipping cream because this is going to make the basis of the sauce. I pounded this really thin, so it's going to cook very quickly. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Today you're going to make this with your choice of starch, your choice of vegetables. So we're going to do all of that before we go to lunch. So, ideally, I ideally you want to get your starch and your vegetable and your starch ready to go. When your starch is done, then start cooking this, and once this is almost done, cook your vegetable. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes, chef.
That's kind of building your timeline to how you're going to do it. So once it browns off on one side, you got nice caramelization on there. I'm going to add some mushroom, capers and shallots. And one of the things that makes this chicken piccata or turkey piccata is that it has to have capers, it has to have lemons, and then the butter added to it at the end. So those are the three things that it has to have. Now whether I do it with just lemon juice, which a lot of chefs will just squeeze lemon on this, they call it chicken piccata.
Is capers, are they like berries?
Huh?
Capers berries?
No, they are actually, well, I guess they come from a berry. To the inside of a caper berry. And they're really just flower buds from a plant that grows around the Mediterranean. And they're pretty nasty unless you pickle them. They're pretty bland and bitter. Once you pickle them, they become really, really nice. So I want to make sure that turkey is done is kind of my key. Now traditionally I add a little white wine to this. We don't have any white wine, so we're not going to add white wine to it. It doesn't have to have the wine. This is turkey piccata for alcoholics. Okay? Those that are in the AA.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that turkey is done, and that is key. You don't want to give somebody something else. And once it reaches this stage, I am going to take a little bit of lemon. And what I do is just slice the seeds out of the lemon so I don't have to mess with it. I squeeze my lemon in there, kind of deglaze the pan with the lemon juice. I take heavy cream. Simmer this till it comes together and starts to coat the back of the spoon.
So it's just not getting like noodles.
I don't know what it's going to be. Your choice. Okay, that's just what I just said. You were going to come up with your starch. You were going to come up with your vegetable. And I want you to really take some time and before you plate this up. I don't want to see it just slopped on a plate. I want you to take a piece of paper, draw a circle or a square, whatever plate you're going to put it on, and plan what you're going to put it on there and how you're going to put it on there. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes, chef.
That's the important part. If I just throw it together, it's not going to be any good. So I need to plan and give some thought to how I'm going to plate this. When I make a menu, I just don't make it and then go mess around in the kitchen and I'm going to plate this. I have an idea how I'm going to plate that menu item. Does that make sense?
Yes, chef.
All right. Now this stick and stew reduction, we're not going to add any roux or anything like that to it. So it's very important that the cream has time to reduce. Starts to reduce, I want it to coat the back of the spoon like a sauce. Does that make sense?
Yes, chef.
Take a spoon and you put it there with it. Taste it. See what I need. The last aspect of it, right before I serve it, not until I'm going to plate it up, I'm going to take my turkey out and put it on a plate. So, lift that turkey out, put it on the plate, wherever I'm going to put it on the plate. I'm going to take my cold butter, and then I'm going to put that into the sauce itself. What process is this called? Monte au beurre. I'm going to whisk cold butter into this. So I can use a whisk, or I can just use my tongs and go down.
You said we could use a whisk.
Okay,
We
you
can.
use a whisk. You don't have to, but you can. The idea is to incorporate the butter into the sauce itself, like that. Then I've enriched it. Here's the ricotta. Make sense?
Yeah, chef.
All right, if y'all want to taste that, it's right up front here, and I'm going to continue to